if we assume for just a second that this is the position you are currently in, broken wing butterfly, no upside risk or very little upside risk in relationship to the downside risk, defined margin, defined parameters, 64 days to expiration, but you are fearful or you are uncomfortable if this was a much larger position or an account that had been scaled up, maybe tenfold or even 100-fold, and you are concerned, fearful about this downside risk. So there are many different variations to hedge against this downside risk, and I'll just illustrate and show the very simplest one is if you are 64 days to expiration, you can come into front month weeklies and you can absolutely start beginning to buy long puts like this. All right, it's a single long put, but it gives you that unlimited profitability and protection to a downside move. Or you can just come right into the expiration cycle you are in and do the same thing there. All right, you would have to go much farther out of the money and it would be more expensive, so you would have to mess around and you would have to experiment with the number of contracts, but you'll see what that begins to do is that begins to change that T+0 line. So a 10% or larger move down, instead of looking something like this with all this injury and all this pain down here, all of a sudden begins to look like this, and you can really reduce that by just buying a simple out of the money put.